Hey guys, welcome to another video from Developnetic. Today we're going to be doing things a little differently. So the idea behind today's video was that, basically last week I had this idea for an app, which I think it'll really benefit students, whether they're in high school, middle school, or even college. So I'm currently in high school, and ever since school became virtual, it's been really hard for me to focus and to pay attention and to remember due dates and stuff. So I've found really weird ways of doing that. I write it down on 6 different pieces of paper, and when I go to sleep, I sometimes I put a post-it over my head so that when I wake up I remember. But I mean, it got to the point where this was not feasible. So I had this idea that would really help students with kind of keeping track of everything. So basically the only problem with this is I want to start development soon, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. So my plan was to use Flutter as my front end and for UI, and I'm going to use Firebase, which is also by Google, for my back end and for user authentication. But the only problem is that I don't know how to use either of these. So this video I will be learning how to use Flutter, and I will create a basic UI, a dummy app basically. And then the next video I will implement Firebase into the same app that I create in this video. And I want to kind of get a working example so that hopefully by the end of these 2 videos I will have learned enough to start development, and then if any other problems arise while I'm developing this app, I can look them up or I could learn how to solve them. So yeah, that's it for today's video. That's the idea behind it. So let's get started now. Thanks for supporting me as always. The links to all my social medias are in the description, so go check them out, and if you could follow, that would be great. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, add a comment, and yeah, let's get started. Hey guys, so now we're back. I have VS Code open here on this 3/4 of my screen, and here I have my Android emulator, which I downloaded from Android Studio. So I didn't cover that in this video, but you can, if you download Android Studio, you can go to the Android Virtual Devices Manager or something like that, and you can just download this. I have here, this is a Pixel 3. It's a Pixel 3 running Pi, I think. I'm not sure what OS is running. It's some version of Android, but yeah, so it's a full emulator here. It runs, yeah, it works. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a new Flutter project, which I believe is you can access the command palette by clicking Ctrl-Shift-P, and then right here there's Flutter new project. So I'm going to click that, and so enter a name. So we're going to name this test project, right? This is a test of just how to get it to work. So I'm going to create a new folder here. I'm going to name this test project, and we're going to open that, and we're going to do this, right? So I think now it's going to run. All right, it's creating this project here. It's running something, and it should open soon. So that's good. Okay, so it's creating all these files now. You can see them in the corner here. So this, I believe, is the Android project, and this is the iOS project. All right, so as soon as it's done building this, we're just gonna try running it and see what comes up. I'm not sure what the project is at this moment. It might be empty, but I think there's this file here. Why are there errors? Maybe it's just taking time to import, because I'm not really sure, because it says it's ready and it still shows errors. It says loading, so maybe it's still, because it says loading right here, so maybe it's still working. Okay, I'm not really sure what's happening right now. It says loading for everything. So okay, the errors are gone now. That's good. So I think we can just run it now. So we're gonna go here, and we're up. I want to change to CMD. Right, command prompt, I want that one. I don't know if it's gonna work now, but anyway, we're just gonna do flutter run, which should run the project as it is right now. The whatever demo project, the dummy project that it creates, it should run now. So it's running the Gradle and it should build soon. Yeah, so I'll come back when it's done building. This might take some time because it's the first time. Okay guys, so now as we can see, we have the full Flutter project here, the dummy project, and we have this emulator open on this window. And so basically what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna do a little time lapse, I think, of me just kind of learning how to use Flutter, how to lay out the UI, and I'm gonna make a quick app. Hopefully that also uses Firebase, but I don't know, that's a little advanced for me today because I don't really know how to use Flutter at all. But yeah, that's the goal. So let's start learning now. this is kind of our final product for this video. So here we have the emulator and here we have our code. So I guess you guys don't care that much about the code, but I'll go over it just like briefly. So here so this is the main.dart, right? This is, I think, what it runs, right? It runs this main method, and in this main method it runs this app, which here, so it turns this, and then so there's two routes in this material app, right? There's a login route and there's a home route. So the login route routes to this login page that I built, which is this one that's showing. There are two fields. There's one username field, which you can type in, and there's one password field, which you can type in, and there's a login button, right? You can see the one text field, a second text field, and then the floating navigation. Yeah, this one, floating action button. And then if you click login, it routes you to the second screen, which is this home screen.dart, which this is a little more complicated, but at the top, so this is the actual thing, right? At the top we have our app bar, which says test app, which is this thing here. And this back button just goes to the previous screen. I'm trying to figure out a way how to get rid of this, because actually, see, if you go back here, and then, so I want this to say log out instead of just back, because it makes it, the back button kind of feels like you're on a new activity, but you're really in the actual app after you log in. So I don't like the way that this is set up, so I'm trying to figure out a way how to get rid of this right now. But anyway, for the purpose of this video, so I have here, so I have on the bottom navigation bar, I have two kind of buttons. One is home, one is messages. So if you click them, they take you to the two different pages that I have. So this one says home, this one says messages. I haven't done anything too cool with this, but I was just trying to get a working thing going, and I think I got that. So basically in here I have a widget. So I have an array of widgets, which one just centers the text home and one centers the text widgets. And then this, so I wrote this method called change index here, which basically sets this index variable. So I start off with 1, and then I set the index to whatever the index is, and basically here in the body, I give the body to whatever element is on the index, right? Whatever element. So an array has like indexes, right? So there's 0, 1, 2. So for 0 I have messages, the home one, and for messages I have the second one. And so if you just click, it changes the index, which it changes the element that it takes from this array. And yeah, so right now I feel like it works pretty well. I have this login screen, which in the next video I will be implementing like how to actually log in with a username and a password. And then once you click login, which right now it just takes you there, you have a home screen and a messages screen, which I think shouldn't be too hard to build. But I don't really want to go too advanced with this video, considering I was just trying to build kind of a basic dummy app. But yeah, I think we have accomplished that. So I have the two different screens here, and if we go back, I have my login screen. And yeah, so I think this works really well. I think I'm good with the UI, and in the next video, I will be using Firebase to do user authentication. And maybe I'll even set up a messages screen, and I'll let you like write messages. I'm not sure if I want to do that in this video, but I'll think about it. Yeah, so that's basically it for this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And links to all my social medias are in the description, so please go give that a follow too. Like I said, this is a new channel and I really need help. I need support. And also, yeah, share with your friends. And if you like this, if you like the idea that I gave in the beginning for the app that I'm making, if you think it's gonna be cool, just kind of, or if you have any suggestions, you can DM me on Instagram or Twitter. I have them linked in the description. If you have any suggestions, or if you just think it's cool and you want to reach out, go ahead, I will respond. Or you can leave it in the comments too, that's fine. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.